we are live with Alice Woods, our wealthy goddess highlight, our star. Welcome and congratulations. I wanted to, you've been such a, like, an example, a shining example of what's possible. And so I wanted to celebrate you. You're our wealthy goddess of the month. So congratulations.
Thank you.
So let me ask you some questions. First, what were your real estate investing goals when you joined the program?
When I joined, the main goal was like, okay, it's like finding that next level. It's like, what do I do now? I felt like what I had done up until that point was pretty much almost like, I guess you could say, like flying by the seat of your pants, where you're learning it as you go.
Yeah.
Making it up as you go and that kind of thing. So once I got to the point, when I joined the real estate investing guys, I was close to retiring. So I was like, okay, what's the next chapter? What's the next phase? What's the next level? What do you want to do next? So it was those kind of questions that I was trying to answer when I joined the real estate investing guys.
So what made you join the Wealthy Fast program?
I actually attended one of the weekend masterclass. And was just impressed by the camaraderie, the group, the goddesses that were already there that were sharing their stories of what they had done. Even the new ones that was, the intrepidation that they were having about even joining, but you're here. So, I think just the idea that you had put together something that was, for us, for women to be able to come together, support each other, and do it in this arena in real estate. That is what appealed to me.
I love it. So what have you accomplished so far? Brag away.
It's pretty much kind of like I'll say probably like what I would call more of the same. When I started, I was already in real estate investing, but probably doing it at a slower pace. So I think I picked up the pace some. Still primary in the asset class of my single family rentals. I like single family rentals. I like being hands-on. I like actually dealing with my families and seeing the changes that something that we may consider as simple as providing a house makes overall. That's kind of like my why. That's what drives me and that's what excites me about it. So of course I've done more of that, but in addition to that, I've branched out and of course did my very first syndication deal, which I think that's probably my big thing with the goddesses, that I kind of dipped my toe into that.
Yeah.
And took that leap and said, okay, let me see if I want to do this. So pretty much that's the biggest thing.
Yeah, that's awesome. So how many deals have you done
since joining the goddess?
Yeah.
Is that what you mean? Well, it's in the last I've probably been with goddesses about a year. So in that time frame, I've done my first 1031, and I love doing first, but I've done my first 1031 exchange. And I have last year, I think I added 2 single families to my portfolio. And this year, the same, added, 2 more single families to my portfolio. And like I said, did my first syndication, which I'm hoping really is the first and not the only, but the first.
Yeah, first of many. That's okay. So I'm counting 5 deals. Not bad. All right. And what have you appreciated most about being in the program?
Oh my God. I think the biggest thing I appreciate is, first of all of the exposure to all the different people who come in, all the information that they sharing their experiences, being able to see this through the eyes of so many, other people that you wouldn't have considered, their past. I've enjoyed that. I've enjoyed sharing with my other goddesses, especially like in our pots and things like that. And I think the biggest thing I've gained personally is probably a bit more depth and focus, to what I was already doing, more confidence in what, I was already doing in the path that I'm on. And, just being able to know that you don't have to, it's not a race, right? You can do it at your own pace, and to, love that journey, love what you're doing. And as one of the things I love, though, I really do love how you always saying, celebrate what you've done. I love doing the gratitudes and the brags and stuff. I think that's very important, because I honestly think as women, we don't celebrate ourselves, and we tend to minimize our accomplishments. So I love that you kind of push us into the center of the ring, and and put the spotlight on us and say, okay, I want you to celebrate you. I think that's important.
It is important. And I mean, hello, 5 deals in a year. That's huge. That's amazing. So it's great. Very proud of you. So what did you learn from the program that you didn't know before?
Oh my God. I think just the expanse. I was kind of narrow focus on exactly probably what real estate investing involved, because I looked at it pretty much from the lens of, I guess, what I knew, and hadn't really, like, I mean, I hadn't even studied from the point of, taking a lot of books and diving into them. Like I said, it was pretty much like, okay, let me see if I want to do this. And a couple of friends and I, like, okay, we're going to jump off the cliff together and do this. But with the real estate investing goddess, I think the idea of, I probably got a little more structure. So looking at it from the standpoint of all of the different avenues that are in real estate, not just an actual building per se, not just, a single family or a multifamily or anything, but to think of it in terms that it can span out to, notes, and to land. And one that was entirely new to me that I hadn't even thought about was like the mobile homes, So I think it's just seeing how broad the spectrum is, and how many avenues there are to pursue under that umbrella of real estate investing. Is almost like a smorgasbord, and there's something for everybody. You just got to find what you like, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I love that. So what do you now know that's made the biggest difference for you?
What's made a biggest difference? It's not so much a knowledge thing, I think, as it is, again, I have to go back to the point of, the focus. I think it's almost like the difference of looking at a picture and then putting the picture inside a frame, and how it just changes the whole contents of it, and where it makes your eyes go and focus, and what it pulls out. So I think it's kind of like that. It's almost like the structure, the program brought structure, as opposed to, I probably would be the type, I follow the shiny balls.
Yeah.
Like if someone say, let's try this, I'd be like, okay, I haven't done it before. Let's try this. Like I said, that's the way I got started in real estate. And that's probably even the way I did my first flip. It was like, okay, I want to try it. I want to do one. So, but what I love about the program is that it kind of, like I said, put that frame, and it kind of makes you focus in and hone that in, and says, okay, you don't have to run out of every little shiny ball. You don't have to try to do it. Focus. What is it that you want to do? I recall a lot of times when you always say, focus on this one thing. And I'm like, oh, I'm not good at that. I'm not good at focusing on one thing. I'm over here, over here. So I think that's very good, because, you want to hone your craft. You want to do what you are the most efficient and effective at, and do it well, as opposed to trying to do a lot of little things, which, is kind of my personality.
Well, it sounds like you did broaden what you were doing. So you started doing syndication, and then, but yeah, it's like the focus is such a powerful tool. So I'm glad that did that for you. What's one piece of advice that you would like to give a woman who's at the beginning of her journey with real estate investing?
Oh my God, I think probably that very thing is to, first of all, spend some time with yourself and determine what it is that you really want to do in real estate, what it is that you're passionate about. Because I kind of think if you start pursuing it and pursue just anything, the frustrations can probably drown it out. But I think if you can spend some time just focusing in and says, okay, what's my why? Why do I want to do it? And then, what is it is that I'm passionate about, about this, what drives me, what makes me want to do it, what makes me want to say, okay, sink or swim, failure is not an option type thing. What is it about this that I really, really, really want to pursue? For me personally, that cannot be just the dollars. That's just not enough. So, so I think find your why first, find your passion, and find your path, and then find your crew, find your people who are going to support you in doing that, and who are going to push you along and keep you on that focus and remind you of when you articulate what that why is. They're the ones that's going to remind you, this is what you said, this is what you said you wanted to do, and this is why. And we're here to, take your arms. And what was that slogan you said when I first joined? You said, we're here to be financially free and to bring someone along with me.
Yeah.
That's what we're here to do. We're here to pull you on. So for that person who is just starting out, that would be my thing to them. It's like, you're not in this alone. You can do it, right? And, we can do it together. So
Yeah.
trust that, take that leap and have some confidence in yourself. And because nothing beats a failure like a try.
Love that. What's your next big real estate investing goal or life goal?
Oh, at this point, I don't think I have any big ones, because I'm kind of at a plateau where now is my biggest thing that I'm looking forward to is just some downtime and enjoy with the grandkids for a bit. And, just kind of breathe, reflect, and, enjoy the journey where you are at this point.
Yeah.
And, just be ready. I think whenever that next deal presents itself, you just want to be ready. So,
Yeah.
go with it, whatever it is. So just be open to that. But to actually have one on the horizon, I don't.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's great too. It's because you've created a lot, right? So you're at that place where you can go,
Yes,
like
yes, and
I can
it's
rest on my
wonderful to
laurels. I
be here.
got
It
I got
is.
the passive cash flow coming in. I'm set. It's like more is beautiful, but you're good. I really love that. Would you recommend the Wealthy Goddess program? And if so, why?
Oh, absolutely. And I have. The biggest thing is, like I said, is it's because I think anyone who is going to do this, there's enough frustrations inherent in it when you're trying to do it, alone. And so I think it's so much. I won't say easier. That's probably the wrong word to use, but it's just so much better, I guess, to know that you've got a support base and a support team behind you, and that you're not trying to reinvent the wheel for every little thing that comes up. It's so uh, time intensive, when you have to do that, when you've got 100 people out here doing the same thing, as opposed to 100 people coming together, and doing that thing. So I think that alone is kind of like the exponential factor, that allows you to do more with less, and to do it faster and do it quicker, and enjoy it. I think even more because you've got your team around you, and doing it. Me personally, like here, I have a few friends that are in real estate, but not a lot, and I don't have family that's in real estate. So, when it's something that you like and that you're passionate about, you want someone you can share that with. And you can't really share it with people unless it's people who share your same passion, and who understand it. So, and, who wants to cheer you on with the little things and pick you up with when you and wipe those tears from your eyes. So I think having a community is very good, in that regard.
Yeah, that sisterhood really makes a difference, I think. Okay, so we're going to end with our Trinity, which is a brag, a gratitude, and a desire. So, what is your brag?
Oh, my brag is a big I did it, that's my brag. It's like you set out on this journey, you set a goal, and I did it, So I'm very grateful for that. When I started out with this, the thing I said is I don't want to spend, I don't want to work all the way to 67 chasing that 9 to 5 4 hour. I wanted something else. I wanted control of my time. I wanted options, and I wanted choice. And real estate gave me that. So I set out with a goal, what this is what I want to do. And I was able to accomplish that goal. So that's my brag is, you know, you said you was going to do it, do what it takes to do it. And I did it.
Yay. You retired yourself.
I did. I
Financial
did.
freedom. Yay. I love that. What's one thing you're grateful for?
Oh my God. It's so hard to pick one thing when you're talking about that. But one thing I'm grateful for, especially right now, I guess, is my family. Um, I'm grateful to be at a stage where I can spend time and enjoy my grandkids, still have health and strength to be able to do things with them. And, that's like the end all to it, that's like I said, finding that why, that's why you do it all, is so that you can get to that point where you can enjoy those things. So that's the thing I'm most grateful for.
I love it. And lastly, what's one desire?
Oh, my one desire, especially if I frame it in terms of this, and at this time of year, I will say, um, I hope that for anyone who was wanted to do this, thinking about doing this, and on the fence, that, they would just take that leap, trust yourself, trust the process, and, make a declaration that 2024 is going to be your year. That's what our coach told us. She's like, we've got to stop, hoarding all this information and actually take action. So she's pushing everyone that for 2024. So I think that would be that same desire. I want to, to see others accomplish their goals that they set out for in this area. And then, we can all cheer each other on and celebrate each other, at the finish line. So.
Yay. All right. I have that desire too. So shall your desire be, or so much better than you can imagine.
Absolutely.
All right. Thank you, Alice. Congratulations again. I mean,
thank you. And thank you, Monique, for putting the program together, for all the energy that you invest into this, and for all the great people that you bring into our lives to share their story and their experience with us.
It's my pleasure. Thank you, Goddess. Goodbye.
Bye.